Hey everybody, welcome to the 2023 Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Tournament and the first round matchup tonight between MaCobra52 and Sharky2107. I'm the Haxer and I am joined in commentary by Dustminion. How's it going, Dustminion?
Going just fine. Thanks for being here with us for tonight. Yeah, we've got two veterans of the randomizer here for you tonight, and they've been doing this since the beginning, I want to say.
Yeah, definitely both have been in the tournament for at least, I think, 4 years, maybe even longer at this point. But so yeah, they're very familiar. Although things have changed quite a bit between last year's tournament and this year's tournament, both in the format and then also the seed types, which we'll get into eventually. So yeah, the opening rounds here are actually going to be in the Swiss format versus a group stage, as we've had in previous tournaments. So going to see a lot, probably more marquee matchups in the Swiss portion than we're used to.
Indeed. So, while I open the gates for our runners, please, everyone, get your guesses on what the first roll is going to be, as we also go over what Games 1's flag set is. Um, as you may be aware of the overarching flag set of Sun Starting Sooner, all non-force stages being question marks, hammers may be breaking locks, no end card, and certain rock formations being removed, rocks that don't block anything important, I should say. For game one in particular, on top of all that, it's the standard, all the roads and levels are shuffled. Game 2 is where things get really different.
Or you could say less different.
Alright, we're starting with World 6.
Yeah, as you see right away, the question mark levels are kind of a bugger here because they don't give us a lot of information on how many potential fortresses we have in the world right off the bat. So, unfortunately, Sharky taking a death immediately in the 3-2 stage here, which is kind of it's a tricky stage in general with all these cheap and trying to avoid them and their notoriously bad hitboxes.
Mm-hmm. And Star is, while it's the vanilla item in those boxes. It's not, when you're trying to speed through, it's not what you really want per se.
Yeah, usually you want to get a power-up right away, but a little trolley here initially with the star power-up, and then both actually making the initial mistake there, missing the mushroom, but Sharky getting it on a second playthrough. Meanwhile, MaCobra going right for the fortress stage here, which I think we'll see a lot more of, probably this year, being that we're not getting as much information from the worlds from the numbered stages. So, and this is a pretty great fort to get right away because the power-up's really not going to matter much.
And just like that.
Yep, 3 stomps and Boom Boom is out. Imagine he probably wanted to play the Hammer Bro anyway.
Oh!
Not the toughest fight, but it's unfortunate because you don't really expect to see it. So, like, ideally, that was the ideal stage for the Fire Bro fight. It just, yeah, you could tell he didn't expect it. So the slight hesitation hurt.
Yeah, Fire Bro was way ahead of him on that part.
So the pipe's actually required here because the lock's in the way, so this is our progression here. Still see that lock up, and it looks like we got a free pass, so...
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, it's really, really great World 6 right off the bat here. I should mention that unless that logic has changed, the fort was required, because you either need at minimum to play 2 levels or a fortress to complete the world. So he actually played 1 level and then a fortress.
And so, less than 3 minutes in the seed, World 1's already done. But Sharky took several unfortunate deaths for Sharky there.
Yeah, he kind of nicked the corner of the boom boom. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Rubbing there on the flamethrower. It's a little tough platforming on this stage. Unfortunately, he is down to his last life here, so to really continue to keep pace in this race, he needs a clean run here, which not the easiest stage to do. A lot of tight platforming here.
Yeah. I mean, clearing the stage, it doesn't come back if you game over. So...
That's true.
6F2 now.
The only problem with game overing is if you're racing MaCobra, you're probably thinking, okay, it's over. I've lost. So
I always assume I'm losing when I always, it doesn't matter who I'm facing, I just always assume you're behind. Just keep playing. Don't give up. Never surrender.
So yeah, MaCobra
Anyway.
picking up the tail here a little later than he would have liked, of course, because you can use it to speed through this fort rather quickly, but does have the double power-up state, which is going to be really nice in future states, just for his own safety more than anything. So he's going to check the left side of the world here, which is the right decision, and find that, yes, that fort is in fact required to complete this world. But he does get a hammer for his efforts, so pretty good item there.
Alright, Sharky has also found the way. And Lemmy's right there on the ground, so that's an easy fire kill if he can manage it.
Yeah, Lemmy being stuck in the ground in most of these stages makes it a rather simple fire kill in most of them.
Like that, there we go.
Getting a vanilla World 4 stage here in 4-2, although it is 1 tile below what it normally is. And we're also getting grace with the boss bass here.
Foregoing his giant Goomba disguise this time. Alright, what's the other fort? Carpet fort.
We'll be able to use the lead to good effect here, able to build P speed initially, and then he'll basically be able to speed through this as he normally would through the vanilla game. Had to do a few extra turnbacks there just based on the randomness of some of those enemies.
Okay, Sharky's still soldiering on, and respect.
He's got a good power up here for this stage. Honestly, if you have fire, it's not that much slower than with Leaf. I personally would keep the fire just because it's the faster boot kill, but did opt to go with the Leaf there. Unfortunately, taking some damage, but does still have his mushroom, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem here in the fight for him. Meanwhile, MaCobra getting some Sledge Bros on a vanilla Hammer Bro stage, which you hate to see if you're a runner, of course.
Alright.
And get the World 2 airship here, so he's going to be able to use this leaf to fly over the mast there and save a decent chunk of time there from going below, so very nice power for this. And Iggy doing what Iggy does, jumping through people.
Yeah, that wasn't even a hitbox issue, he just jumped right.
So yeah, Sharky also getting the bad news that he's going to have to play 3 extra stages. Seems like pretty good timing here for MaCobra. You know, about 7 minutes on the wand grab, so making pretty good time through the first couple worlds here. Was a fast world 6, so that made a pretty big difference.
Mm-hmm. Tanuki from Peach, and we have Sky next.
He does have that hammer as well, so be interested to see if that comes into play shortly here. Yeah, getting some unfortunate hammer bros there. And now
the
getting
Hammer
the
to shuffle. Yep.
Yeah, there's only 1 square for them to break apart here, so that's really unfortunate. So yeah, he gets a pretty decent sized marathon because of it. Making a really good choice here and using the star. The stage got trolled, so it is a little scarier, but he's alright.
Alright. And this will be the same price for the other 2 traps. And so that's 2 bonus Tanuki suits potentially in the future.
Yeah, gonna equip it on a fortress tile, probably hoping it was gonna be Fort Knox. It is not, but does make this stage pretty easy to power through with the Tanuki suit. So
yeah. A fanfare for Sharky getting a 2-up.
Yeah, that had to be intentional because he has been rolling with 0 lives. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, another one.
So yeah, gonna get a 3rd Tanuki suit on seed. Wow,
hey, flight is flight is flight. I'll take it.
Yeah, not the most ideal power up for that particular stage, but did make it through no problem. So yeah, he's gonna do the pipe check. Does get the pipe right away, which is ideally what you want to see. So it didn't really matter there. Could have entered either one, and he gets 6 for his efforts here. So yeah, hoping that was a star or a flower there. Does get the star. Pretty good power up. Is gonna at least make some decent progress through the stage without having to worry here.
Yep.
Now things get a little more interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah. Using the statue there to sink faster in the water really heads a play. Not something you see very often.
Unfortunately, you cannot tail whip underwater.
Yeah. And this fire piranha always will pop out of that pipe. Well, the upside down pipes for some reason. They can't get them to hide in their pipe, so.
Wow, he cleaned that.
Yes, well done. Tanuki suit was very useful there, for sure. Sharky also picking up the hammer, so MaCobra doesn't end up with the advantage there, so Sharky did go back and clean up those hammer bros as you'd expect most people do. Unfortunately, I think MaCobra probably didn't want to take damage there, but it's not a big deal in this stage because the beetles are there as they mostly normally would be in order to allow passage through the stage. So.
Sharky slowly making his way to Skyline himself. There we go, Iggy's down.
Did not take damage on Iggy, so advantage Sharky there. It's the small victims.
Yep. Alright, let's see how Roy is.
Does jump pretty quickly there, the fight, but MaCobra's able to corral him there. The flat stages like that are kind of scary with Roy and Morton because they'll do that on you. They'll jump early and they'll jump right
too.
Yep.
Anyway, the remaining worlds left are grass, desert, water, and pipes.
Yeah, he's probably not going to check the power up on the airship there because he does have a decent amount of inventory. Sharky taking a death here, and this hammer bro hand is really doing a number on the two runners here. So
Yeah.
does equip the mushroom. What he could do is use the beginning there to build P speed, but he does forgo that. Gets the kill on the fire bro. That's a really nice kill, actually. While the underwater carpet fort, Curb was making his way through now. So yeah, the good old underwater fort that appears in World 3, the vanilla game, appearing in World 4 here, which is not
Now
actually
Sharky gets the marathon. Okay.
So yeah, gonna go right to the other fort. It is required there. Does have a hammer. Probably not the place you want to use it. Would only allow you to skip one stage. So usually you're gonna look for opportunities where you're gonna skip minimum 2 stages. Even with 2 stages, it's questionable. 3 or more, you pretty much just hammer and don't even think about it.
Yeah, but we don't know if the hammer locks yet.
Yeah.
I imagine we'll find that out soon.
Yeah, and even if they don't, World 2 is still in the mix here, and usually that hammer is pretty nice for World 2.
Alright, that takes care of that.
So yeah, Sharky taking the casual stroll here.
Oh.
Meanwhile, MaCobra getting 7-7, going for it there.
Teach himself yesterday.
Decent. So, yeah, a couple of those were pretty short on the attempts there, but
yeah,
taking quite a few attempts here. I'm kind of surprised.
Yep.
It's a dead stop there. Based on where he jumped, he did not have the right combination of X and Y subpixels, so he was not able to clip through, even though, yeah, he did, the jump part right anyway. Did lose P speed there for a slight second, so he's going to have to 3-cycle this. Normally you'd be able to 2-cycle the stage there.
He got the music glitch twice in a row.
Yep.
Now it's Sharky's turn 6-6.
Yeah, also going to check that block right away. Again, the star, really nice item to get right away here. It's going to allow you to progress pretty decent, pretty decent amount through the stage. Does have the double blooper there, slowing him down quite a bit into the Bertha, so he's going to have to be careful here as small Luigi, technically, because he is green for this stage. Is getting the patrolling spiky cheap there, which not going to be happy about.
Oh,
and,
man.
Getting trapped by the fireballs there, that's rough, yeah.
That's it.
Or you have to have really good timing there for that. You're small.
Another hammer for MaCobra, by the way. And one hitter, too.
With World 7 still in play, he's probably going to try to use one there as well. See if it's possible. If there's a good opportunity anyway. Usually there is. World 3, actually, he does have the double hammer play, which it's big risk, I would say. Big risk. Can be big reward.
Well, we have a third hammer from Peach, thanks.
So yeah, he's just gonna hammer here. Yeah, he's gonna double hammer. Yeah. He's got the setup. Might as well. Don't really know, again, whether they break locks or not at this point. So yeah, I think it's fair to guarantee skipping levels.
I mean, Peach gave us a spare, so yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, you have it for World 2 as well. Sharky this time having much better power-up situation, and as you can see, it makes it through that section a lot easier this time. Is going to use the Koopa Shell and kick it there, but oh!
Hitboxed.
Yep. Just was a little too quick there. But thankfully the rest of the stage is, yeah, not too scary, so.
Alright, I think MaCobra's going to look for Wendy's Island.
He's gonna do one additional pipe check here, just to make sure. Then I would imagine, just that way he knows which pipe he's got to go into first of all. So
okay, they do break locks.
That's very interesting. This is an opportunity technically for Sharky to catch up, if that hammer is useful later. So he did use 3 hammers there to skip, I think, only 3 stages. So not the most efficient use of them.
One hitter Wendy. So all that's left is desert and pipes.
It's looking like the hammer probably wasn't, well, I don't know which one it would have broke, actually. Probably the one you don't want. That's what it seems to always be, so.
Yeah, it's always 50-50 when that happens. In that scenario, I should say, yeah.
Yeah, so he's just gonna play this stage and just take the path to the end of the world because, unless this breaks the lock in the way, and if it doesn't, it'll just play the other state, the numbered, well, the question mark stages, I should say. Normally they're numbered. Yeah, so not breaking the correct one, so he just has to play those 2 additional stages. Not a big deal. But that is an opportunity for Sharky to use 1 hammer to skip 3 stages. And, you know, needs things like that to catch back up, for sure. But, I mean, I don't even know if it'll break the right lock, to be honest.
Rober playing with the boss bass a little there.
Does use this cloud there for safe passage. End here. It's gonna build P speed at the beginning. Gets it back though.
Oh wow! I didn't think you could do that. Ooh!
Choose to skip the power up there, which was a little surprising considering he clouded, but did work out.
I guess since we're back here in Piranha Fort, one thing to mention about it, if you find Piranha Fort in Grassland, it actually makes it a bit more tolerable because, regardless of its location, Grassland is always programmed to make all the fire piranhas fire only 1 fireball at a time.
Yeah, that's a good point. So if you're gonna see it, this is the place to see it. Meanwhile, MaCobra getting a beta stage here, which he's probably just gonna P-speed through without too much issue. Let's see if he ends up in the drink. He does not. So yeah, Sharky really wanting to maintain this mushroom, it seems. I'm not really sure what his power-up status is in his inventory, but I'm assuming if he's this keen on maintaining it, he's probably running into issues, so... He has
Probably doesn't
taken
want to
quite
do
a few
this.
deaths.
He probably doesn't want to do this again, this fort.
Yeah, that's true as well. Meanwhile, MaCobra just doing all the pipe checks.
There it is. There's Promised Land.
Hammer would be useful here for sure. Guess the fort's in one of those middle islands, so he's gonna have to find the right pipe that takes him there. I'm thinking it's the pipe behind that question mark stage there. Might as well do the stage, he's got to do it anyway. Okay, he's got more pipe checks here. Sharky's got to be careful here. It's
Okay,
the start.
come on. Okay.
I think MaCobra is hoping he gets a hammer for this stage. It's the only thing I can think of as why he would play it at this point. He does, I think, need a Bowser item as well, but he gets a Tanuki suit instead. So.
A lot of Tanuki in this seed.
Yeah, it's the pipe, either, I guess, behind the stage at the beginning, or... I'm surprised he's going all the way back here to play the stage, to be honest. I guess he must have seen where that other pipe led to. It's the only thing I can... I didn't see it.
Well, we'll know in a second.
Yeah, okay. He already knew where the other pipe led to.
Sharky gets his second hammer.
Has an opportunity to pick up some time the next few worlds here, especially if he gambles a bit in this world off the bat, so... Does need a fair amount to go right for him, though.
Now to make the long trek back to the Promised Land. Alright, there's more levels to do.
There are always more levels. Not the worst stage to start, so just kind of using what inventory he has left here.
Yeah, 2-5 is a relatively a non-issue. And
It's
here's the third hand trap.
This one's easier than the other ones. As long as you don't miss your A press. So yeah, I think we're seeing the double hammer play.
Yep, here it comes.
Getting the business, as I would say, from the Fire Bros here.
Alright, P-Wing for safety. Oh, Sharky is going for a fort.
Yeah, he should have the opportunity. Oh, misses the
Oh.
jump back. That is the item you want there, though, for sure.
Yep, he's going back in. And
Cobra getting an off-screen wand grab here. Very nice.
Did he? He might be a pixel off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well,
How many bridges?
yes. So yeah, Land of Fortresses. We get 2 off the bat, 1 behind the level, which I have a feeling he's going to skip. It's a tough choice, though, because you really don't want to go back to the screen once you started your pipeception.
Alright.
Because he could very easily get lost. Unfortunately, that fort did build the bridge for Sharky, so not getting any breaks here.
Yeah, he lost the coin flip. And, yep, hammering the lock.
Surprised he did that, because he knew which fort it was at that point.
I think he just wants to gain back some ground.
Yeah, and he did skip the other fortress there. A little bit of a risky play. Especially now having to go through 2 pipeceptions here. Now 3.
There's
Oh,
a lock.
If that fort is required, he is not going to be happy.
More pipes. More.
Alright, so this last pipe is going to lead somewhere good, for sure.
Surely.
And it was just 1 bridge, and it was the first 40 played, so...
And Niagara Falls.
Yeah, not a exciting penultimate level here.
Yeah, we use our full house of Tanuki suits here.
Yeah, they didn't get a Bowser item over the course of this seed. A little unusual, but does happen. Probably will check for a Fire Flower here, I'd imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped doing this because, like, 9 times out of 10 was a scam, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Is getting the randomized statue laser there.
And oh,
Going through the supposedly improved Bowser Fire Room, which, yeah, totally.
yeah,
Anyway,
those bars were positioned just right. Anyway, hi Bowser.
is gonna give him the hug strats.
Yep. Still gotta be careful. You need to be pretty much in the center of Bowser's sprite because his fireballs can hit you on the downswing if you're positioned incorrectly.
Yeah, you definitely want to be pretty close to dead center. Can be a little bit one direction or the other, but not much. Because as you said, if you get that straight down fireball, it's all over. But meanwhile, Bowser is gone. MaCobra will be finishing up here shortly. A 32-minute time of some sort. 32, 31, 30? Okay. 32-30. Pretty decent time. So, MaCobra taking game 1 of this series here. Meanwhile,
And,
Sharky playing one of these beta levels we did not see MaCobra play.
I think we did see him play this. I'll have to look at the map for sure.
I remember this one.
Because I feel like we saw this.
Maybe this was the first stage in World 7 or something? I might have missed that. No, he clouded that one. So it was a really good cloud. Everything kind of worked out for him on this one, I think.
Yeah.
Like, his decisions were very good for
Wow.
what the game gave him. Sharky opting not to use P-Speed is both a little safer and riskier, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Does get a nice power up there. If he's fast, he'll make it through these flamethrowers without having to sweat. So that's very nice. It does pick up his power. So he's gonna feel a little more comfortable in the fight here. Oh boy. Okay, yep. Yeah, oh. Okay. Lead him left,
Okay.
Sharky. There you go. Oh man.
Woo! Wow.
He almost made the Anakin mistake. You never give up the high ground, guys. Remember Anakin Skywalker. Remember what happened to him? Don't be that guy in SMB3 Randomizer.
He ended up at the bottom of a molten wasteland of a planet and lost his limbs.
That will be your Mario. So yeah, we're gonna get to see this beta stage once again. A little bit of drop frames it seems, but it should resolve itself shortly here. Alright, there it is.
Yep, there we go.
I'm gonna take the old elevator.
Yep.
Here. The intended route. Who's Anakin Skyjogger? Notorious marathon runner, lost her limbs to giving up the high ground.
Now, I do think Sharky used all his hammers, right?
Yes, he did use. They used the exact same hammers. He did end up playing an extra stage in World 3, however, because he did go for the fortress, and unfortunately,
he's gonna play that.
He's put up a pretty good showing here, though. You know, in this matchup, it's really tough for him. MaCobra's, one of the most just skilled runners in the tournament, so there's a few things that need to happen for Sharky. More than likely is that, Sharky has to limit his mistakes, basically make none, and then hope MaCobra makes some, which really MaCobra didn't. So, in terms of routing too, like pretty much everything MaCobra decided to do worked as well. So,
yeah, blind clouding that nasty beta stage.
And yeah, he's probably got to take chances. That's a good point. So, there definitely were some opportunities in this seed to take some chances. At least one that I can think of. I don't know what the hammer would do in World 2, whether it would break that lock or not, but if it did, it would save you 3 stages, which would be pretty nice.
I think Sharky's lost.
Yeah, both runners kind of got lost here. It's a little trolly. Because
Yeah.
you have to go back. You shouldn't cloud here. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't. There we go. Yeah, Pipes tends to do that.
He's clearly listening to the stream.
Ugh. No, don't do it. Okay.
He wants to so bad. He's like, no, I'm okay. That was interesting.
Yeah, because here's the thing. If he does use it, he risks having to go back and have to do the stage anyway.
Yeah. Yep, he would have to do the stage anyway, so it good decision not to cloud there for sure.
There we go, that's the answer. Okay. Okay. Close shave with that boo there. I forget what this level is. Oh.
It's the free one. As long as you don't slow down. Well, you can slow down a little bit, as you saw. But...
Yeah.
Good stage to start here. These are always static, so they're always at the Piranha Plant levels. So yeah, this is one of the very best stages to start for that reason.
Yeah. And the stage is short enough that the star will last you the whole way.
Yep. Oh, he did have a music box, so could have used that there as well.
He was probably hoping for a hammer suit or an anchor.
Yeah, more than likely. It's a Bowser item, more than likely, so. And Buddy on his vanilla airship with a few extra hits, but also mostly
Nice.
vanilla. Yeah, you can't grab the wand as the statue.
Alright, so we know that the first fort that's right there is the answer.
Yeah, that's correct. It's the only
MaCobra did not
required
bother
stage.
MaCobra did not bother with the other fort. What will Sharky do?
Sharky will get the Cloud the Waterfall stage, but probably not the one you'd like the Cloud, of course. Ideally. There are worse stages of the Cloud, though. Also, 8 Fort being the decider. Very interesting.
There we go.
Do you want some speed to hit that switch with? Does need the damage boost here rather quickly.
Almost.
Yeah, he needed to keep P speed to have a shot there. He's gonna try to clip as well.
And he got it.
So you gotta do that with P speed running to the door and then clip through. That's the way you gotta do it. That's the swag.
Alright, what's he do now? Okay, he's going to hunt for pipes. Good.
He paused there for a second when he saw a pipe into a pipe. He's like, I've gone too far.
Yeah, this has been a remarkably linear pipe path for this world.
Yeah, they're gonna do all the same checks in the exact same order. Once you go into this pipe, you realize, well, that last pipe has to be the good pipe. So. I've checked way too many of them so far. Oh. Should have probably clouded this one. I think he realized it as he entered.
I think amid the excitement of finding the value right away, he forgot he had the cloud.
Yep.
But it's no matter. This level is free.
Yeah, it just means he can cloud Bowser's castle. Ooh, interesting. Ooh. Okay.
I didn't think that could happen either.
Does take some damage there. Does have that rather troll boot, but shouldn't be too much of a problem here.
Yeah, and got away just in time. And
going for the clip.
Yeah, not even bothering with the power-up, even. Oh wait, it was a star in there, I think, right?
It was a star. I went for a couple attempts there. Now I'm going to try to traverse the old statue room. Getting the treatment from the third statue, notorious for doing exactly what it's doing right now, which
it's being too tall.
Progress. Yeah.
Alright. Now this is a particularly nasty fireball roster here.
Does short hop into the Ragu there.
Unfortunately, but he is now out of power-ups. So he has to go, so no more every man's clip for him, he has to take the long way.
Shouldn't be at too much risk of game overing though, because he will continue to collect a 1-up. So one of these tries should work.
Yep. Although I still have to be careful with that boo. There we go. Maybe let's do the bottom route this time.
Oh!
Uh,
Okay. Alright.
Okay. Easy does it now.
Yeah, can't go in that door.
Yeah, wrong path. Oops, easy.
Oh!
Rotodiscs.
Yeah, not at risk any longer of getting lasered there. I don't believe you can get lasered as Small Mario, so...
I don't think so either.
Does miss out on his free life this time. He's got plenty of them.
That cloud's not going to transmogrify into a hammer suit, I'm sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, that room is not very helpful. Sneaks past the rotodisc. Alright.
Alright.
Is going to be disappointed here. Either way is going to end up having to take the bottom route.
There's a chance for a power up here as well. Of course, the star. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this room's a little easier to navigate though, because you don't have to worry about the donut blocks.
Yeah, but what a fireball set here too.
And he's gonna do the hug strats as well.
Like I said, just keep to the middle and you're fine.
3 more jumps from victory here. We got 1 more jump.
And down he goes. Get your G's out for Sharky, everyone. $51.33. And that'll do it for game 1. Everyone stay tuned. We'll be getting our races set up for game 2 when we return.
Absolutely.
And we are back. We've got the second game of tonight of this series for you. And
Yeah, things are a little different this time, right? So the question mark stages themselves will be in their vanilla world locations at the very least. So be a pretty big change there from the first one. So a little bit more ability to predict what you're going to see.
mm-hmm. And with that, that also means that the beta levels are not going to be in this flag set, so no Atlantis.
I'm so disappointed.
Well, the randomizer program decrees it. You can't have shovel levels. No,
Dang.
really,
Ah,
that
rough.
that,
Ah,
that option
shucks.
that option is blurred out.
I can't see a minute and a half long, really bad water auto scroller. What will I do with my time? I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, among other things, the toad houses respawn, so you can go into them again and again if you find a really good item or item roster. And the most important thing, other than the whole double being a native worlds thing, is frog friendly is on because of an unfortunate glitch that was discovered not long before the tournament began. So we put in frog friendly to address that. More on that if it comes up.
Alright, so we get World 3 right away. So as I said, we're going to see some World 3 stages here. So getting 3-3 right away, which is a pretty good stage to get initially. For the most part, as you can see from what MaCobra's doing here, you can just kind of speed through this stage. He did stop there, hoping to get a power-up. Unfortunately not getting it, but won't slow him down too much here. Is able to get P-speed back there and make it over the block pillar there. Sharky also making his way through. Not too much separating him at the moment. Didn't have as much P-speed, but also didn't have to slow down as much either.
And I know I said levels are native worlds, but you might be asking yourself, why is 1-1 here? Well, let this be a hint that Grassland has more than one fort, because the forts are still shuffled. So this is actually really good knowledge.
Yeah, so that means you've got a 1-fort World 3 here. That fort in the center has to be the only fort, because it has added the additional level. So that's a good point.
Oh! Could not get that mushroom. Oh, never mind.
Went back and got it. Power-ups are kind of at a premium at the beginning here. Puts it to good use there, does take damage, and did save him, so. Ooh, Sharky missing the jump a little bit there, getting eaten by the Koopa as a result. There is a nice strike you can do at the beginning there of this stage in particular, where if you just full jump off the end of that first platform, you can actually jump up to that that first note block. Some people use that. I know I was a proponent of that one.
Oh, here's Air Force again.
Yeah, again, one of those stages where it's not a big deal to not have a power-up. You know, most of the time, how you're going to take a death in this stage is by missing one of your jumps. So,
Yeah.
The power-up's really not going to help you.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course the lock is blocking the remaining 3 pipes, so yeah, you gotta play this.
Yeah, that does happen every once in a while. A bit of a troll hammer bro battle here. The lower bro is a small, it's only for the brave. Or if you're speedrunning and hoping to save an additional, like, 0.6.
Okay, P-Wing. A bit more substantial reward.
Yeah, a little bit trolly here too, looking like that pipe way at the end there is gonna be the one, so I'm gonna have to play a lot of stages here. Does get 3-4, pretty good stage. That's about the only enemy that can really slow you down on this one is the Paragoomba, so does draw an unfortunate Paragoomba there, but that is the name of the game in Randomizer. Where are the Paragoombas gonna spawn? Sharky getting a really nice fight there. This is a very ideal stage for things like Fire Bros.
And this 3-5 is the only remaining blocking point for the access of all three of those pipes. So once this is done, he's on his way to Wendy.
Sharky using some nice slide strats there, not always seen.
Yeah, I didn't even think you could slide kill Pile Driver Mechagumas.
I don't know. Sometimes you can just look at them and they explode, so who knows?
Yeah.
Their mechanics don't make sense. So yeah, in this case for Sharky, this is the right decision. You always want to play this stage, so when you have 2 pipes on one side and 1 pipe on the other, you always play the stage that leads to the single pipe.
Alright, that's a 2-hit Heavy Wendy, and... Oh... Okay, it's hard to say. I think he got this time.
Yeah, I was gonna
Nope.
say it looked about the same as last time,
Yeah.
so I didn't think
Yeah.
he got it.
That's finicky, trying to suss out the missing pixel there.
Oh, I should explain the reason why. I mean, first of all, this stage unlocks all 3 pipes, but if it didn't, the single pipe would lead to one of the other 2 pipes, so it'd always lead you to the right place. So at worst, it would only cost you an extra pipe transition. So yeah, you always want to go single pipe situations.
Anyway, this grassland has 3 forts.
So we're gonna see another World 1 stage tucked away somewhere else in the world, or in these worlds.
Yeah, one of them could be Fort Knox because in fact, all right, coin flip time.
Oh, this you hate to see. Yeah, this is when I played Randomizer. This is what kept me up at night. This sort of crap right here. I can't. Oh man, the 50-50.
Oh, hitbox by Wendy, but it was the final hit, so. Alright. Is this the answer?
Now, situations like this aren't that bad, and of course it's not the answer, because why would it be? You know, situations like this aren't a big deal if you're playing against an opponent that, you know, always picks the same thing. There are a few people out there in the tournament that are seemingly pretty random with their 50-50 choices, though, so when you're racing them, it's pretty scary.
Mm-hmm.
That is one example DLP. There's a few others though.
Alright. Unfortunately, they couldn't find. Unfortunately, 1-3 was just that much out of the way, or it isn't even here, who knows. Because this would have been a good opportunity for a free item. Since it was this early in the seed.
Yeah, getting a pretty nice fort draw here for Sharky. So, I think he selected the right fort first. He didn't play 6F3. So
Yeah, he won the flip.
so yeah, these are the sort of things that really do need to go his way. As you can see, he's keeping pace much better in this seed compared to the last one. He's gonna hit up the Mushroom House. I think he is pretty low on inventory, so.
Well,
What's that smell in my inventory? Ah, it's the frog suit. Stinky.
ooh, got the clipped it into the mast there.
Yeah, unfortunately you cannot slide with the frog suit, so the beginning's going to be a little trollier. But probably will take some damage here, or it's going to choose to keep it, maybe. Looks like. Faster than a speeding something. Actually, the frog suit's quite nice if you're able to pick up a shell, which not sure he really had an opportunity to there. So
I mean, it does mess with your traction, but it's still faster.
yeah.
And at worst, Frog Suit is an extra hit.
Tail actually pretty ideal power up here for 6-7. Yeah, he's able to. If you do that really cleanly, you can go straight to the pipe. So it's definitely a small time save in this stage to have a tail.
Oh, is that the first sun we've seen tonight?
That is the first sun, which didn't get an opportunity to activate there because the end is so short. So
I mean, it activated, but it was too late to be an issue.
does get 3F1 here.
Oh,
Goes for door 3, does not get it. Is gonna pick up the leaf there. Could have picked up the leaf, locked in P speed, and then gone for it again with the free attempt, but not opt to do that. Does take an extra bit of damage here, so he's gonna take a double shot of power up here. Gets the fire flower there. While Sharky getting star from that item box, which is pretty ideal power from it actually. It does allow you to skip some of those flamethrowers. Did purposely slow down, it looks like, to grab an extra power up here.
which is another star, unfortunately. It's not as useful here.
Of course it is. So yeah, MaCobra getting the double power up Hammer Bro battle there, so.
And picked up a hammer.
Did pick up a hammer, so. Know your Hammer Bro battles, you'll be able to predict where the power-ups are. There are only 3 possibilities.
Okay. We hammering that rock.
And it looks to be pretty good here. And it is. Meanwhile, Sharky taking an unfortunate death there to the quaking Larry. He's going to go back in another power-up. MaCobra should be able to fire kill Lemmy here without little trouble there, but not too much.
No, I didn't count the number of forts that we saw in ice. Was there only one?
It was only, or it should have been 2, because we did see one of the extra forts in World 1, so.
So that means that there are no more, so we don't have to worry about 6-6 anymore.
Shucks.
Hey, there's still World 7's worlds levels.
Does get the free level skip here with the pipe. Is gonna have to play a fort either way here. Little surprised he's going out of his way to play this one. Because the other one is en route, I think.
You can try for the clip, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 forts here.
One of the other worlds will be down a fort, that means. Oh no, he had to play it. Okay. So here, it's an interesting decision. He doesn't have to play that fort, right? Does he? No, he does have to go that way because the lock's in the way.
Yeah. I mean, hammering that rock in ice was still the better decision.
Yeah. Could try to gamble with some hammer bro fights here. So yeah, I mean, 2 fort is not ideal to play, but does get a hammer bro chance here, so it's hoping for a hammer. Likely. That's almost a hammer. Oh.
Alright, here's World 1 Fort.
Not, what I was expecting. Oh, I guess the other fort was 2 fort. Does get the leaf there, so he's gonna get an extra item here. Pretty nice.
Alright.
And
oh, wow. Rewarded.
Yep, definitely worth it.
Oh, we're seeing some of the forts that MaCobra skipped. The underwater fort is here. In ice.
Yeah, I guess Sharky not get the hammer. Must not have. Nope. It's a big swing.
Yeah. Probably considering going back for them. I mean, the bro at the start had the hammer.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, it probably wouldn't even be worth hammering. Because you only have, well, there's the lock there. I don't know. Probably still is, actually.
Yeah, but if you hammer in desert, you're only skipping like maybe 3. You're skipping more than that here.
Well, at this point, I think he's only skipping. Is he skipping? He might be skipping 4 still.
Alright, we're here in pipes, and no clouds for anyone.
And get the Piranha Fort right off the bat. Gonna check the power block. Gets Fire Flower, which is beautiful for the stage. Should be able to get some peace be there if he chooses. Does forego it. Picks up another leaf, which isn't such a bad item here. Will be able to damage boost in the second room and keep his mushroom power up. Oh, and it's frog friendly, so doesn't even need the damage boost. So yeah, that's one major difference you see there is the frog friendly setup. Those 1-tile gaps do not exist as they normally.
Well, apparently Sharky tried to attempt door 3 as well.
So yeah, MaCobra checking that pipe right off the bat. It's not really that big of a gamble because it's a fort right away. So a lot of people, they see a fort on an opening island, they're probably going to play it. And then of course check the pipe afterwards because, you know, so many times that's the correct answer.
Okay, there. Well, 6-5 with the nasty enemy set.
So yeah, MaCobra gonna have to pay a bunch of extra stages here again.
Alright. This is another one of those stages that was changed by Frog Friendly.
Oh,
Oh, hello,
nice.
7-5.
Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, not even gonna bother clipping. Ooh.
Yeah, oh, that's not good. He definitely wanted to be able to clip. So yeah, he's gonna cloud it. I think that will be okay based on what we've seen. I'm trying to think if there are any other pipes he didn't check. I don't think so.
Yes. Hopefully for him, he won't need that cloud later. For like, say, 7-9 or something.
This has got to be the pipe that leads to the final island. He's checked every other pipe, so there it is.
There it is. Okay. Speaking of 7-9,
we'll be able to fly up using the tail if he chooses. Looks like he's going to skip that. It is kind of an easy enemy set for this stage, thankfully. Sharky having a little trouble with 6-3 here. It is a bit tight in terms of the platforming, so definitely not an easy stage by any means.
well, here's 6-6, but it's in a fork, so you can choose to do the other one.
Yeah, looks like he's going to play it.
Oh, he's soldiering on. Alright, placement corrupt.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Sharky's gonna regret playing this one. Probably will choose to go the other route here.
Yeah, what's the other stage? 6-8.
So he did ultimately decide to not use the hammer, it seems, in this world. So
yeah, so
we'll
we
be
might
able to
see
skip some stages in 2.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, we might see it in 2 then. Alright, all that's left is Giant and Sky.
World 4. Got one option. Deals with the Sludge Bros in the water battle, which can be a little tricky. Pretty nicely, having the power up. And meanwhile, Lemmy juggling the 3 balls and also Sharky at the same time there. Yeah, not an ideal stage to fight Lemmy
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, it's not the worst arena, but I wouldn't exactly call it a good one.
Yeah, I think it is the worst arena for him anyway, just because he's floating midair, and there's really only one spot for you to get high enough, and sitting in that spot to begin the fight, unfortunately. So.
Yeah, I was thinking of the World 4 airship arena, where if he goes to the left, you can't hit him.
Oh yeah, he goes under the stage. Yeah, I prefer that one just because it's a little less dangerous. You know, he can be trolly and it might take longer, but the stage is pretty dangerous.
Alright. Yeah, the fact that MaCobra went to that other fort means that the one before, he lost the coin flip there. There we go.
I lost those pipes a little bit there, so it'll be the other pipe you want to go in here.
Alright, Sharky's doing it.
Yeah, pretty decent. What, he skipped 1, 2, 3, 4 stages there, so not the worst.
Yeah, not insignificant at all. Well, so far they've only hammered rocks. We don't know if they hammered locks yet.
Yeah, they've only gotten the one hammer, so MaCobra getting juggled a little bit. Looks like maximum pain Iggy here.
Okay, so we have a chance to see 5-9.
Yeah, likely to see a lot of Forza World 5 here, just based on
Oh, we didn't see the 3-forter yet?
we did see a 3-forter, but I think there was another world. There were like 3 worlds that relied on forts, I think. Because World 2 had a bunch of forts. But 6 only had 2, I think. And
I feel like, oh no, World 1 had 3 forts. Grass, yeah. Grass was a 3-forter.
okay, then that means there shouldn't be a ton of forts here, I don't think.
Yeah. At most, there should be 2 here.
Seven F2, but a little easier than normal, at least in the second part, thankfully.
Well, there's 5-3.
Yeah, this is one of these stages that can be sneaky bad, to be honest with you. Does get a good enemy set, I think, for this stage here, though, with the big enemy set. It will be laggy, but as you can see, it's despawning a lot of things, and also they're not, like, overly dangerous either.
Yeah, this is probably one of the more ideal enemy sets you want for if you have to play 5-3. And there's the missing desert land stage. No 5-9 tonight, sorry.
And we don't get senior auto-scrollers in either of these seeds, more than likely, unless Sharky takes a different path, and I'm okay with that.
No, 5-9 can't be in World 8. In this flag setting, I mean. Alright, MaCobra could pick up P-Wing to fly over that mast. If you have just normal flight, no P-Wing, if you land just right, there actually is enough room to get P-Speed to fly over the mast. Okay, now, this time, now we got it.
We got it, yep.
Alright, how many clouds? I mean, bridges. Alright, see a fort, do a fort, and... false tank.
It was intentional, he does not want to play this, so...
I mean, there's a prize at the end, but, it's... kind of a lengthy one.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Besides, you already have a hammer suit.
He did something really subtle in 5F1 here that I kind of want to point out. The roto disc towards the end of that first room was actually rotating the opposite direction. And you have to do that brief slowdown to actually allow for safe passage, because it just gives it enough time to clear. So it's like this really small thing that most people really wouldn't notice, but it's the only thing that made what he did there possible.
Mm-hmm. Hello, son.
You can tell them apart if they're on the same screen, for sure. Just not initially. Like, when he entered that first tank, he wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah. Yeah, A2 giving Cobra some trouble here.
Yeah, honestly, this is why I always took the sands. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they call it the sand of shame, but there's really no shame in taking it.
Yeah, I mean, it's faster than taking to death, so.
Wow. So that's 2 locks we saw. Maybe there's a third one I missed. Oh, okay. Nice clip.
It should have a little easier time with this stage this time around. I'd imagine he's going to make sure to get the clip this time. Because he does have his power-up to worry about.
Alright, second try. Alright, so hammers to the face, and this is done. There we go. Get your GG's out from MaCobra, everyone. And that's a time of 34:53.
Nope, he certainly never has. Not, especially not that particular power-up.
Oh right, that happened.
No, that didn't happen. What do you mean?
Alright, anyway, we're gonna try to get MaCobra in for post-game comments.
Ooh, Sharky, unfortunately, slowing down there. Yeah, when you go to make that jump, you have to have your full momentum in order to get the height necessary.
Oh yeah, that's gotten me before.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like you're scared to do it, you slow down, it's counterintuitive, and then all of a sudden you're ending up in the ragu. So.
Yep, he who hesitates is lost. Oh, he spawned Rotodisc.
Yeah, there are a lot of sprites up there. Yeah, it's interesting. Sometimes slowing down in this game actually makes it more difficult. So,
and Sharky has decided to throw in the towel.
Alright, and we are joined by the winner of today's matchup, MaCobra52. How are you doing?
Doing well. Late night for me, but otherwise doing fine. GG's.
Yeah, a little bit after midnight action. So, thanks for putting in the work here.
Yeah, no problem. I knew Sharky was in a sort of situation, so I was trying to be extra accommodating for him. You know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, how did things go from your perspective?
What can I say? You know, some jank here and there, some twists and turns here and there, but overall wasn't too bad. None of the difficult levels really, aside from 7.5 and C2. Which yeah, I gave it an honest attempt, but after like I saw the fire enemies, I'm like, oh crap, and you know, I ended up small, and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a def. I'm gonna gamble on this cloud here. Hopefully, I don't have to. Hopefully, this doesn't come back to bite me, and we'll see what happens. So.
Yeah, I tend to see red when I have to play 7.5. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, that enemy set tends to be pretty bad in that stage for what you saw. That fire chain blocking your path really in that second room. So. Yeah, pretty rough.
It's especially painful when there's too much enemies on the screen. You're not allowed to carry ice blocks.
Nope.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, I was thinking about that point. I only seen one of the dead ends. So I'm like, crap, it's possible that these two pipes can loop, and then the third one takes me to the other dead end. I'm like, yeah, that class gonna backfire you, but thankfully it didn't.
I noticed that the World Sevens in both seeds gave people some trouble. Just amount of checks that needed to occur.
Yeah, that the first one just I don't know how I sort of kept track of all the pipes there, but I figured out what I needed to do there, and unfortunately, yeah, I had used free hammers in World 3 previously, and that came back to bite me too. So
Yeah, not too bad. I think you both ended up making the same decision ultimately there, but
okay,
I didn't note it was pretty aggressive. The two hammers I expected. The third one I was a little surprised you didn't go back and try for it, but it kind of worked out because when you saw the World 2 map, I don't know what you thought. I saw two locks sandwiching a pipe, and I'm just like, I don't know what the hammer would break. So
Yeah, I wouldn't have risked it either.
yeah.
And what were your thoughts, Sharky? GG, by the way.
Well, that first seed was pretty much interesting. Yes, yeah, like when I got to that World 3 maps, like, you know what, I got a few hammers. Let's just try to skip as much as we can. So that was fun. And I'm surprised that in that first seed I matched 3 mushrooms, 3 flowers, and 3 stars. That was kind of funny.
Nice.
And I know at one point during, I believe, the Piranha Fort, I kind of panicked with that Taniki suit. It's like, oh, I thought I got hit by that piranha. It's like, wait, I think I'm a Taniki? What? How did I keep that? I don't know.
yeah, you
Then I ended up
snatched it,
losing
right?
it.
Yeah, we had a fair share of Tanuki shoots in that first seed for sure.
That is Tokyo Suit surplus going on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
all
hand
three-
stages, basically back to backs. Like, okay, can we get a third one in the same area? Nope.
I think I saw all free hands in that first seed. I'm not 100% sure, but
Yeah, the third one's like World 7 or 8. I know it was late.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first seed only given tails really for the power ups, so didn't get the Bowser item. You both kind of had to do the hug strats on Bowser, and both power ups and Bowser's Castle were stars too. So extra fun.
Yeah, fortunately, both seeds had a quick route to Bowser, pretty much. Pretty much only required
Yeah.
one fort, and then just find a way to the final screen.
Yeah, that's the one thing I want to mention. Both of you chose wisely in ignoring the other fort locked behind that panel and just going straight to valley hunting.
Yeah, I know when I wore into World 8, it's like, okay, there's a possible fort here. I'll check it out and just get it done, because at least one fort would be required. At least that was right, and that was the right decision too.
Mm-hmm.
But Bowser Cows kind of destroyed me a little. Sadly, I had no power-ups to use. Just had to go small Mario and hope for the best.
Yeah, the fireball room at the top part of it was what it normally is. Pretty tough passage.
The bottom one wasn't exactly sweet either.
Yeah, I died on the top route. I died getting to the bottom route. Then I went to the bottom route. Somehow survived it. So
That does remind me. It was noted in chat that in race 2 you had the hammer suit. You did clip the Bowser. Was there anything that influenced that decision?
For me, or
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, nothing. I gave a few shots and I got through like the second or third try or something. Yeah.
I'm curious. Would you have had you continued to fail it? Would you go through the door and go that way, or would you continue the clip?
I would probably chance the door, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I had nightmares still from that, from that final
I mean-
laser. But
Yeah.
I mean, I think at this point you're prepared for it now.
yeah, needless to say, I did do my fair share of practice on that and figure out how to sort of maneuver my jump a bit better. So
Yeah.
maybe when the situation comes next time, I'll be ready.
Yeah, I
Anything
know
else?
Yeah, I know in that second seed when I entered one of the levels, somehow I clipped through getting up to a pipe. It's like, okay, how did I get in that pipe? With it blocking away. It's like, okay, we take those. And for
Yeah.
a minute, I forgot frog friendly was the thing. Like, I gotta remember that for the second game.
Yeah, and it was noted in 6.5 because the pipe was down, and I don't think MaCobra played that stage that I remember, but you did. I remember seeing the pipe.
It might have been a fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing 6.5. But yeah, that's one thing to remember, that you can't take the shortcut pipe. You just gotta go straight through everything. So
Yeah. Also, we didn't see Fort Knox at all tonight.
yeah, I was
Like,
looking for it. I had
like,
tail equipped in situations like, is
like,
this Fort Knox? You know?
Like literally the reason why Frog Friendly's even here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled me a $C a night forgetting to change the flag set. I got to Fort Knox and, well, that ended the seed. Like, oops. It's like, okay, that ends that.
It only affects Fort Knox if it's in grassland. From our experiments that we ran.
Yeah, it's weird. Still hoping Fred can take a look at that eventually and figure out what's going on there.
But you know what? I've warmed up to Frog Friendly being here personally because it kind of modifies your like how you would normally approach these stages. Like Fort Knox is a freebie now, so I don't need to hang on to these leaves.
I mean, it removes the one tile gap duck unders, so gets my stamp of approval. So I think it just makes the levels better for that reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Definitely, you're going to have to practice this second set a bit.
Yeah, and I actually like the sun starting sooner too, because most levels you just sort of sits there for the whole time. You know, it doesn't really
Yeah.
fret. You know, and
Yeah. Yeah.
with-
By the time he wakes up, the level's already over. But with this, it's an overarching threat that you have to address.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think we've seen the sun. At least I've seen the sun like what once in this tonight.
Yeah, it didn't appear very often. I think it was at the end of 6-7. One of the
Yeah,
seeds.
it was the end of an ice level. So yeah,
Yeah.
that would make sense. So
We saw him at 8-2 as well.
yeah. I was about to say 8-2. By the time you get to where he normally is doing his spinning and stuff, he's already like in the middle of his cycle, and you don't know where he's at exactly. So it's weird. But yeah, gave it a couple attempts there before I took it a bit safer.
yeah, I'm glad Wendy in that second seed was quick. Being an earthquake was like good. I didn't want to go through a whole stage to get back.
Oh, can I say, Sharky, that was a wild Morton fight.
Oh yeah, in the first seed. Yeah.
I've died to too many Koopas tonight, so
Yeah, it was a. You didn't die this one somehow. I don't think. I think you survived this one, but you were like bouncing off of him in the air, and he had the high ground at one point, and it was
Oh
like,
man, that sounds
Wow.
crazy.
yeah,
and hopefully next week I should do better since I'm not on my normal setup. Since I'm on vacation and I'm not even home. So next week I should be on my normal setup.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
And speaking of next
Yeah.
week, yeah, we're just about halfway through all the matches scheduled for the first week. And MaCobra, since you've gone 2-0, you'll be joining the likes of DLP, Midi Guy, Mustard, True Upper Mario, who else am I forgetting? I should have had a list of the victors.
Did iFire play it yet?
I don't think he has yet. I think his match is scheduled for. I have his schedule right now. Yeah, his match is on the 17th.
Oh, gotcha. Yep, in this Swiss format, it's going to be interesting because already right off the bat, we're getting some high-level matchups. And there's really round 2 here.
Yep.
Everyone trying to defend their perfect records, pretty much.
Yeah. Stay tuned on Sunday when the final 2 matches are finished, because that's when we get our new opponents.
I just hope I don't get stuck with somebody that is really good at that lost 2 games.
Well, yeah, that might happen. You never know.
I mean, we'll see what happens. We're trying to make sure every matchup is evenly matched.
Yeah, we've got some decent first round matchups, so it could happen.
Yeah, I knew I was screwed. Like, well, I'm gonna lose this week. I'm glad I got the match scheduled. I didn't have to withdraw the first week.
Yeah, I mean, either way, thought you did pretty well, especially after the early troubles in the first seed. I mean, yeah, you had trouble in Bowser's Castle, but it was pretty smooth till then, I'd say. So
Yeah, I almost got that game over. I was nervous about getting that game over early.
Yep.
But I got that 2 up, then later on 3 ups. Like, okay, if I get a 5 up, that'd be funny. I know the flower is rare to get a 3 of a kind.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, sounds good. Again, thanks for the show, guys. Any closing thoughts here before
Well, I guess.
jumping out?
Okay, I guess I'll go quick. I guess, thanks for, you guys for doing a commentary. Of course, SpeedGaming for, hosting this. And of course, Fred making a randomizer. And, it was fun. It's been fun, so.
Yeah, likewise, and definitely looking forward to this new format. New setups with the flags and stuff, and seeing how it all unfolds. Gonna be interesting.
Yes. I'm looking forward to the future as well. Everyone give these 2 racers a follow, and as well as the Hacksaw and myself.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate it, guys. Hope everybody has a great rest of their evening.
And let's look at the schedule. Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Dark Shadow 59 versus Paradox. And same day at 8 p.m., Stewie Cartman versus Demon Battler. And those look to be they're both on SpeedGaming too, and looking to be a pretty exciting matchups all around. So do stay tuned for that. And that is pretty much it for me. Do you have any final comments, Mr. the Hacksaw?
No, just looking forward to how things unfold from here on out. So, like the new format in terms of we're going to get to see some really good matchups here in the Swiss part.
Looking forward to it too. Yep, and that pretty much does it. Thank you, viewers, for watching. Thank you, racers, for playing. Thank you, SpeedGaming, for allowing us to host this tournament. And I'm Dustbinion, and I'm gonna take off and go to sleep now. So, goodbye for now.